Jay-Z's career, you can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16, what, he got 16, 17 Grammys since.
You see what I'm saying? So he had to say, yo, nobody scared of 50. Let's get this clear. Nobody is scared of 50. You know, but I'm not the issue. Him making you feel like a punk.
So if you've scrolled through 50 Cent's Instagram today, you're probably well aware that he's not exactly sending warm and fuzzy vibes Diddy's way. There's definitely some bad blood there, but here's the kicker. It's not just Diddy catching the heat, Jay Z is in the mix too. Turns out, 50 and Jay Z have been simmering in a feud that's been cooking for more than 2 decades now, with 50 Cent harboring what seems like a joint hatred for both Diddy and Jay Z. The rumor mill is working overtime. Word on the street is that 50 is slowly peeling back the curtain on some seriously juicy secrets about these hip-hop heavyweights. And we're not talking regular gossip. There's talk of some seriously eyebrow-raising party videos featuring Jay Z and Diddy. But hold on, the drama doesn't stop there. Rumors are flying that 50 Cent isn't just sitting on these videos, he's wielding them like a potential game-changer. The grapevine suggests he's even tossing a few threats in Jay Z and Diddy's direction, possibly hinting at releasing those videos. Now, we all know 50 doesn't mess around when it comes to spilling the tea, especially if he's not feeling the love. So what's the deal with Jay Z and Diddy? Brace yourself for a wild ride and let's get into it. Alright, so ever since the whole bombshell about Cassie suing Diddy came out, 50 Cent's turned into quite the gossip maestro. Not content with just diving into Diddy's drama, he's now taking aim at Jay Z, dropping hints that there's some hidden depth to their connection. You know, 50 and Jay Z have been simmering in a feud that's been cooking for more than 2 decades. Back in the day, 50 wasn't shy about accusing Jay Z of buying his way into success. In a 2009 Rolling Stone interview, he went in, calling Jay's self-proclaimed Jesus title jaw of shit and throwing shade at what he dubbed a king complex. Not to mention, 50 suggested Jay had a bit of a traitor vibe, claiming he didn't have his people's best interests in mind, especially mentioning Beanie Sigel from Rockefeller. But now, 50's cranking up the heat, insinuating that Jay Z's Grammy haul might have a twist in the tale. In a recent chat with XXL for their 20th anniversary issue, 50 spilled the tea, saying, even Jay Z's career, you can look at that and say, the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 167 Grammys. Since he's been with Beyonce, and you go prior to that, he had one. He's been with Beyonce, right? And you go prior to that. One. And speaking of Grammys, Jay's journey didn't exactly start with a bang. It kicked off in '98 when he snagged Best Rap Album. There was a bit of a Grammy dry spell until 2004 when Crazy in Love with Beyonce brought him another one. Fast forward to today, and Jay's got 23 Grammys, sharing the hip-hop throne with Kanye West for the most wins. The rumors are buzzing that 50's suggesting some wild parties go down with Jay Z and Diddy in the mix. Some eagle-eyed fans are even connecting the dots to Clive Davis's legendary pre-Grammy bash. You know, the one where there have always been whispers about shady stuff happening behind the scenes, stuff us regular folks aren't in the loop about. Now, I know some folks might be giving 50 Cent's recent comments the side-eye, thinking it's a bit of a stretch. But you know what? Let's not forget how tight Diddy and Jay Z are. I mean, they practically spill the beans themselves. Diddy spilled the tea in an interview not too long ago, letting us in on just how close he and Jay Z are. It all went down during one of those chill carpool karaoke sessions with James Corden. You know, the one where they chat and sing while cruising around. So, Corden, being the inquisitive host that he is, was curious about how to address the man of many names. Diddy, Puffy, Love, you name it. Diddy, being the master of reinvention, walked us through his name evolution. But when Corden wondered why Sean wasn't on the list, Diddy dropped some knowledge. Turns out, Sean is reserved for only 2 special people, his mom and the one and only Jay Z, according to Diddy. Calling him Sean is a VIP privilege, and Corden didn't quite make the cut for those Sean privileges. It's like an exclusive club, and Jay Z has the golden ticket. Also, there's still a photo of Jay Z on Diddy's website, and Diddy's been giving Jay major props for stepping into the shoes of legends like Biggie and Tupac. Back in 2022, during a Twitter Space celebration for Biggie's 50th birthday on Tidal, Diddy couldn't stop singing Jay's praises, especially for holding down the rap scene after we lost Biggie and Pac. He said, "Bro, you filled them shoes though. You came in and we definitely give thanks. You definitely came and I just know how much Big really looked up to Jay. And remember when Jay Z teamed up with the NFL and caught some heat? Diddy had his back, supporting him in public. He hopped on Instagram to say, he is one of the greatest to ever do it. He has been there for more than anybody from the hip-hop culture, including me. He has always been so selfless and fights for other people. We as a people cannot be divided and conquered at this time. Seems like there's some serious bromance going on. Jay Z even narrated a video montage for Diddy's Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2022 BET Awards, calling him an inspiration to all those kids starting from scratch. Now, here's the buzzword on the street, is that Jay Z and Diddy might have more than just a close friendship. You know the saying about birds of a feather, right? The rumors are alleging that Jay Z has been involved in some seriously sketchy stuff with young girls, similar to his BFF Diddy. Now this is a lot to process, and it's not entirely shocking if you've heard the rumors floating around for years. People have been whispering about Jay Z not being as squeaky clean as he appears on social media. And no, it's not about the whole Becky with the good hair saga. It's about allegations of him either grooming young girls or helping others in the industry do the same. The buzz that's been floating around for ages about Jay Z allegedly starting to groom Foxy Brown when she was just 14. Yeah, you heard it right. Supposedly, they ended up getting involved when she was 15 and he was a 24-year-old dude. I know it's seriously creepy. But hey, that's Hollywood for you, a place where some messed up stuff goes down. And here's the kicker. Jay-Z eventually decided to address these rumors in one of his songs, Picasso Baby, where he said, I never stuck my C in the Fox's box, but damn if I ain't open up Pandora's box. They try to slander your man on CNN and Fox, but my Mirandas don't stand a chance with cops. Even my old fans like, old man, just stop. And turns out, Foxy wasn't too thrilled about it. She'd been telling Jay to let the rumor slide, and in an interview, she spilled the beans, saying she was definitely shocked when he dropped that line. According to Foxy, they had a history beyond just music, and they used to laugh off those rumors. But here's the twist. Foxy felt the need to talk about that embarrassing line when she was basically a kid back then. She mentioned feeling the heat from people talking about her age, and she thinks that's why Jay decided to address it. She said, was I shocked when Jay said the line in Picasso Baby? Yes, because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music. We know how this business works. We sit back and we laugh at those rumors. We laugh at that. I think he began to feel the pressure because people began to say my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. After a while, that gets to a person. The fact that he felt he needed to say that means something struck a chord. It's a bit weird, right? I mean, she was allegedly involved as a teenager, and now she's defending him as a grown woman. But no, it was the 90s, a different time. Here's the kicker. Jay Z didn't cancel R. Kelly or even keep his distance. Nope, they went on to drop a joint album and even hit the road together on tour. Yeah, it's a bit weird. So Jaguar Wright thought it was all kinds of weird and couldn't figure out how Jay Z was cool with getting involved with R. Kelly. I mean, looking back, Jay Z seemed totally fine with R. Kelly being with a minor, even marrying her. Makes you question his morals, right? He was working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. When R. Kelly got hit with those terrible charges, Jay Z tried to act like they were never buddies. But let's be real, considering Jay Z was also accused of allegedly getting involved with an underage Foxy Brown, he wasn't exactly in a spot to throw stones. And here's the kicker. There are rumors that Jay Z allegedly wanted Aaliyah for himself, even though she was married to his friend, illegally. But you get it, yeah, it's a head-scratcher. Aaliyah reportedly had the hots for Jay Z's friend, Dame Dash, but Jay Z had other ideas. Was he playing some messed-up waiting game for his turn in a group of friends? Yeah, it's downright creepy. So back in the early 2000s, Aaliyah was like the Hollywood superstar, no doubt. Now, Jay Z had more than just a little crush on her, we're talking serious feelings. But the plot twist was that Dame Dash, his bro, was dating Aaliyah, and that's where things hit the fan. Jay Z's intense longing for Aaliyah messed up his bromance with Dame. People thought it was all about egos, but Dame spills it, saying Jay Z couldn't handle that Aaliyah was feeling him, not Jay Z. Picture this, Aaliyah, the ultimate catch, had a bunch of Hollywood guys shooting their shots. Jay Z and Dame were in the mix, their friendship was already on shaky ground. But things went crazy when they both decided to go after the same girl. It was a total mess. They were in this wild competition, trying to grab Aaliyah's attention, all while knowing others were in the same game. What do you all make of this juicy gossip? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's keep the conversation going. Catch you in the next video.